Well, good morning, everyone. It's Tuesday morning here at the church, and you may hear some banging a little bit outside this window here. We're having some window work here at the church going on, so that's what that sound is if you hear it. I want to read something to you from the epistle of Titus, and I thought I had the page. I thought I had it turned there, but I didn't, so let me turn there real quick. Titus 2. Starting in verse 11, says, "For the grace of God has appeared, bringing salvation for all people, training us to renounce ungodliness and worldly passions, and to live self-controlled, upright, and godly lives in the present age, waiting for our blessed hope, the appearing of the glory of our great God and Savior Jesus Christ." And this is what I want you to focus on. "Who gave himself for us to redeem us from all lawlessness, and to purify for himself a people for his own possession, who are zealous for good works." And the key word I want you to see here is to redeem us. What are we being redeemed from? All lawlessness. And the purpose of that redemption is to purify for himself a people for his own possession, who are zealous for good works. Furthermore, redemption can be defined as Wayne Grudem, a theologian, defines redemption as Christ's saving work viewed as an act of buying back sinners out of their bondage to sin and to Satan through the payment of a ransom. So redemption is being bought back from sin and being you're now owned by God, by Jesus, and you do His will, and He brings about holiness in your life, and that produces good works. So the gospel can be visibly displayed through your life, through His people's lives. Sadly, many Christians never really experience in their life how their life works out. Ultimately, they do, but maybe in their way their life works out, true redemption from some sinful habitual habit they've had or have never dealt with or overcome, whether it be a type of addiction, drug addiction, or internet pornography addiction, or anything like that, or whether it be a situation where when they were young they were abused. Many people were abused, and when they were children or growing up, and it's not a lot of, that's not something a lot of people know, but statistics show that a lot of people have been abused in some way, whether it be physical, sexual, or whatever, maybe even extreme cases of verbal abuse. And so people have issues in their lives, whether it be addiction, abuse, different things that they've had happen where they've never really dealt with the issue, or they are currently involved in it and need to overcome the issue. So God has been working in my heart to starting in June, studies that deal with these things, and they're going to be called redemption groups. And right now, there's two groups. There's a women's group and there's a men's group. And some of you know Jonathan. He and I will be leading that group, and Robin and Emily will be leading a women's group. And I'm not going to give their full names out on the internet here, but you can read your newsletters, and you'll be able to know who that is, who they are. But the goal is for each group to meet 10 times starting in June. So by mid-August, the group will be over. And the goal is for people who have problems, issues in their lives they've never been able to deal with, to come to these groups and see how Jesus can redeem them from these groups. It is completely confidential. The only people that will know you're in the group will be the people in the group and yourself. If you want it to be that way, you can let people know you're going to these groups if you want to. But be praying about whether or not God is calling you to be a part of this group. It may be something that you need to deal with that no one knows anything about. And it will be truly life changing. The groups are single gender but multi-issue. So whatever you're bringing to the table may be different than the person next to you. And so we will be able to learn from each other. We'll be able to hopefully have complete healing through Jesus' power. And we'll see how Jesus has fully redeemed us through this study. We're going to be going through the book of Exodus, which is what the study takes us through. It's going to be life changing. I'm excited about it. If you have any questions, ask one of the four of us, and feel free to call me or message me on email me or however you want to do it. Be praying for me, be praying for us, because I think God has big things for these groups in store, and I'm excited and hope you will be too. There are Redemption Groups is the name. If you have any questions, let me know and be praying for us.